Hi guys, sorry about that. We got I had a good crowd following me there just on Facebook Live, and we kind of got cut off there for some reason. We either ran out of time or whatever. Um, but that is okay. So we're just going to continue on, I guess, YouTube Live. So again, I was just giving you some guys that follow me on Facebook Live some survival tips, more or less some bush skills, that kind of stuff like that, on how you can keep yourself healthy, especially during these challenging times or whatever. Um, just if you don't always have money to buy stuff, um, or if you got even if you do got a bit of money stashed away or whatever, you can buy the cheap cloths, face cloths, like I said, you can make masks out of, or you can use any of your clothing, that kind of stuff like that. Um, so making sure that it's clean and everything else like that, and kind of showing you how different people use the sand, basically how they clean their nose and ears and that kind of stuff like that. I hope people didn't take that the wrong way. Um, but yeah, again, I wasn't trying to be too comical. Once I get connected back to Facebook Live again, guys, I will go live as well on Facebook. Um, for some reason, my internet connection is messing up, or my Facebook account is one of my Facebook accounts is messing up. It's flashing on and off. I don't like that. That's not a good sign. The last time it did that, I had a hacker. Um, that totally hacked into my uh, Facebook unexpectedly, um, and generally, um, unexpectedly. So anyhow, just getting back there. Still trying to get again. I figured well maybe my library guys for any inconvenience of any kind. We're gonna bring our people back live here. Just bear with me here in a moment. Oh shoot! Oh shit! Sorry guys. um, I didn't want that. I didn't want that one. Totally. I wanted this one here. Um, they're giving me all this other junk I don't need. Upload in HD. There we go. I don't need that. I don't need that setting. Totally. I don't need this crap. Um, yeah, let's try to go in and out. I'm gonna try it again. I can't. For some reason, it's not allowing me to access my. Not allowing me to access my Facebook Live now. For some reason, it keeps popping up all this other accessibility stuff. Cannot. No, I don't want to ask Siri. Totally. And I get all this other junk. There's too much of this hacking crap going on. Totally. I get fed up with that. Let's see. Maybe I have to try getting rid of more abs, I guess. Goodbye up live. I guess I won't be going up live. Or spoon. Oh, darn. And totally. Probably got. I haven't dealt with them for years. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff too. Just finishing up our coffee hour and that kind of stuff like that. Totally. Looks like I will be. I guess if I find out the people are on my, if I find out anybody amongst my friends list on Facebook is messing around with my Facebook somehow and hacking it, they will be removed instantly. Because hacking somebody's Facebook account is illegal. Um, Definitely. So one of my followers on there is probably hacked. I've been getting a lot of weird phone calls too, where people are phoning and clicking the phone in my ear and hanging up. And my wife has her own key to get back into the building, but she has to screw up the *69. So I can't get the reading from that number back on who's doing the current calling. Um, it's destroying evidence totally. Because I could have caught. I had several chances of catching the person. Totally, I was so close to catching the person that's been phoning my house line and hanging up, and that kind of thing. And I was about to phone *69 to get the phone number to trace them back to the caller, so that way they can be reported and their call will be returned immediately. But yet, my wife has her own key to our apartment here, and she had to use the buzzer. So *69 will not work because it only works on the last caller that last called the line, and if even in using the front door is classified as using the last person using the phone, phoning in. That's what I said. It is some crazy stuff. I'll tell you. Oh, I don't want to get rid of Beagle. No way. Do I want to get rid of Beagle? I gotta get rid of people later. Sorry. Um, just let you guys know again, guys. The telephone is not a toy. If you're gonna call somebody, like I said, my phone number is not listed. My phone number is not unlisted. I cannot afford to have the number unlisted because it costs money, more money. Um, so automatically it is listed. I'm gonna have to reset the whole thing over again. This is okay. This is gonna bite my butt here. Um, Technically, I am going to try that. See if to bring back my followers and that because I lost so much Facebook time and that is owed to me totally. There we go, and I have to reset everything too. So like I said, we're gonna go up here. Where am I going here? Go to general. I forgot I have to go to general. Definitely reset all settings. There we go. But yeah, so I was showing you which masks you can wear, like the cloth, how to do your own homemade masks, how to tuck them in and sew them up, um, and how to actually keep yourself well protected, more or less. Some friends of mine, because they're different culture. I think what it was, I think somebody had me booted because I mentioned that I was friends with somebody. I grew up with kids of a different culture, or South African nationality, and they were good friends of mine. And they heard that, and they're racist type people. They're haters and racist type troll type people. Um, and they wanted to probably sink me down to that category, and probably uh, try to put me down because of that the fact that like I said, I was born with mixed genetics. I can't, like I said, I can't help that. And when I grew up as kids, more majority of my friends when I was kids were all from different cultures. We're different multicultural people. Like I said, I'm not a racist person, but again, there's a lot of racist people on Facebook. Um, I am going to, like I said, over time, I am going to hunt those people down. I tell you, I'm just waiting. They're slowly coming out of the closet, and they're going to have a surprise awakening one day. Um, this is why I said it is not going to be pretty. Um, and like I said, if that is the reason why they booted me was because of the fact that I said I had friends of a different culture. Um, and I couldn't help being born of different in my Gen X family cultures. Um, make sure I get my code in here. Um, one person got mad because they texted me, and they wanted my Netflix information, and they said they couldn't have it. So they got ticked off, and they hacked me because of that, because I said no. Um, they couldn't have it. And they got very mad, and they got ticked off, and they started hacking my accounts, and it's never quit since then. And also, do what it is people get jealous because, yes, like I said, I have a disability, but when I was a kid, I grew up around multicultural families. Even when I was in Army Cadets, I was taught bush survival skills and combat survival skills, and I get a little bit of bush smarts. And a lot of people do not like that. Um, they hate that. So I'm not saying I know everything. Again, it is they've just got an attitude problem behind them. Because I'm just giving you tips on how you can help yourself during tough and crisis times to keep yourself some survival skills to keep yourself alive. Um, or try to help to protect yourself from getting sick. Not saying you're not going to get sick, but not as bad. Um, it is just people more so today are getting more arrogant. Totally. Um, because instead of when they're told, they're told by our governments to, start working with one another, start respecting one another, they're getting worse and worse and worse. Even this pandemic made them worse, made them more hateful towards other people, or racist because somebody's culture is different. Or there's people like me that were born of mixed nationalities in their genetics. We can't help that. Um, we didn't pick our parents. Um, that every nationality decided they're going to mix and mingle. Um, I want to save on that. I'm going to do it live. So we got my live. If this works, getting my live up and going. Make sure it. There we go. There it is. I'm gonna again. I am gonna be live at the same time as well. Again, sorry guys. I'm gonna bring people back on as well. We're going to go Celtic, Gypsy, Warriors, Live, Jokers. on duty. So I'm live twice, guys. Don't mind me. I'll be back with you guys in just 1 second here. We're not 20. We're not 2029 yet. Oh no, it's not 29 yet. There we go. There we go. If you guys were on before, feel free to pop back on in when I go live on Facebook Live too as well. If we might have got cut off, if you guys are still up, feel free to jump back on in. It was a good, funny. I know it was a good comical session at that as well. I haven't done this for a while. I hope this dang thing works. There we go. There we go. Again, sorry guys, I'm positioning myself. Yes, some people are still on from before. Feel free to come back on in. So again, guys, we're live. Sorry about that, guys. We got cut off there a while back. And I think I had to reset my phone. Now I got to reset my ringtones. Again, I don't even use them anyways. They're annoying because they alert me when somebody messages me, and I get stupid messages. Again, I'm gonna bring everybody back on that I had before. If you guys were on before, feel free to pop back on in here. Sorry about that, guys. I had a good crowd. It was comical. Again, giving you some survival tips, more or less. We got Rebecca, we got Jessica, how you can do homemade masks. Again, this is part 2, partially on YouTube Live because my cameras are flashing in and out. I hope my cameras stay with me right now. I hate to see what it's going to look like when I have like 4 on the go in this place. Also, too, I've got more cameras coming in over time. So if my wife ends up getting a tablet, I will be taking the old computer back, cleaning it out, and I'll be adding it to this one. So again, there'll be more cameras here I'll be working with anyways. Again, please show respect for the shows, guys, as much as possible. We have Chris Turpin, my sister, Sarah Tone, Eric, Net, Bruce, he was in before. He's all right. He was enjoying it. He was enjoying the session. Ask Jewel. We got Richard Hunt. Got Paul Helmhurst from Peterborough. We have Tony Downer from Peterborough. We have Caitlin from here, Wyerton. More Caitlin. We got Carrie White from Guelph. We got Joey Ninehouse from Peterborough. Just Steph Smith from Peterborough. Going down the list, Lloyd Logan from Apsley, which is Peterborough. Cheyenne Marshall, Peterborough. This Warner Brothers crap keeps coming up. We don't need it. Chloe Cambridge from the Netherlands. She used to live in Peterborough. Her and her husband. Her now in the Netherlands. Nice people. Everybody's flashing up their YouTube videos now too, more so. Okay, there we go, I guess. Hey, Paul Elmhurst, how you doing? Welcome to Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live, part 2. Sorry, part 1 kind of ended very quickly. I had a bit of a flash moment there. Lost everybody totally. So technically, guys, if you also check out YouTube as well, I am live on YouTube as well. So I'm on YouTube, and I am also on Facebook Live at the same time. So pretty soon, guys, I will have, when my wife decides to get a tablet, I will have her old computer again, and it'll be set up with camera two in the other room. The other room's going to be looking very nice looking too as well. Um, so gave you guys some, was giving you guys some kind of a bit of a survival tips there in part one. You know, and how you can do your own masks and that kind of stuff like that. You can check that out on my Facebook page when I come over here. So that'll take too long, totally. But yeah, so again, I got my YouTube live up and going. I got the coffee hour up and going. I forgot the coffee pot up there. Sorry, guys. So I can air out. Now I'm drinking cold coffee. My coffee went cold. Oh, I hate cold coffee. Only time I like cold coffee is when it's like the iced coffee and it gets milk and sugar in it and everything else like that. We got it Tim Hortons. But right now you can only use a drive-through, and I don't drive. And to use a drive-through, you have to have a car, or they will not serve you through the drive-through. Not here, anyways. If you walk up to the drive-through, they won't serve you because you're not in a car. It's kind of a bit of a bummer on that one. So earlier I gave you some kind of survival tips, guys, on how you can make your own home face masks, on how to properly fold them, and you can either tuck the triangle part in, or you can sew it up and tie it at the back. You know, whatever you prefer, and they work just as good. Then the little corner store ones that you buy, the cheap made ones. They started out with the little cheap silk, cotton silk, and then they went to the nothing but sponge. Again, you can always double layer under them if you have to, or put a balaclava over it. You know, and the cloth ones are totally what you call totally washable. You can wash them. But the homemade ones are the best because you can totally wrap it around your head twice, wrap it around your head, tie it in a pirate knot. I call it a pirate knot. Totally. I'm good at doing pirate knots. There's a lot of knots out there. There's sailor knots. There's Nazi knots. You know, there's a lot of knots that even when I was a kid in Boy Scouts, they didn't even teach you. That's not even in the book, but they exist if you know how to tie them properly. But some of the tougher ones you can't get out of. And that, so we're just kind of see how and more people coming on in. Again, we got Sonia, if they're still up. So if you guys are still up, feel free to jump on in. If not, you can catch the replay tomorrow. That is okay. That we got Susan. Diane. I don't want to send myself a friend request, not a friend request, but an invite to my own live stream because I'm live twice already. Let's see if she's still up. Some people are night owls, like myself. Some people aren't. That's understandable. They can always catch replay, and my YouTubes are always posted too as well. That is a good thing about it. But I will shorten my time down at least to 12 or 12:30 if I can, a possibility. It's only 12, so I say about 12:30. Hopefully I don't go over time. Because a lot of these have timers. Yeah, the most most talent that I've discovered in myself is making people laugh. I always enjoy doing that. Plus, I am, like I said, I'm a horror movie fan, but like I said, guys, there's no haunted house this year. We're changing that now permanently. Um, just because of everything we've gone through, we don't want to put anybody under any more fear than they're already under. Um, and haunted hunter's cabin, haunted house, live haunted house will put you under a lot of fear. We don't want that as much as possible. Um, yeah, we're gonna go down the list here. And okay, there we go. So we got any more people coming on in? So again, I kind of put some things up on the wall. Hopefully they stay, which I like I always say them stay. Um, so it looks kind of gourmet-ish in here a bit, especially with a nice painting on the wall. That's a handmade painting, by the way. I don't know who did that for me. Somebody did that for me and gave it to me. I can't remember who it was. Um, but yeah, I don't know if we can tilt. Nope. Tilt this computer this way. There we go. So we can get it flying there. There we go. We can't get the flag, but that's okay. At least we tried. But at least you get the full painting. So that way you guys can see kind of that section of the room. Again, this used to be a bedroom, guys. This used to be the guest bedroom. Excuse me, we don't have the guest bedroom anymore. Um, this is my office kind of studio, Facebook, YouTube live lounge room, more or less, where I get to relax and do my live streams, my TikToks out of here. I also do them out of the living room too. So again, like I said, there's going to be uh, for TikToks will be done in here. Sometimes they're done out there because I can do it through my mobile phone. Um, so again, if you guys have any questions about any of the videos you're seeing tonight, sorry, the part one we kind of lost people there. I had a good crowd on part one there for a point in time, and then boom, all of a sudden I lost people. That is okay. I probably had to reset stuff. But yeah, but feel free to catch what you guys were able to watch. How you like that one? Comment below if you have any questions. Wasn't trying to gross you guys out. Sorry, guys, if you guys thought I was trying to gross you out. Don't take things the wrong way. I was just giving you some survival tips in a comical way. The way we were taught when we were in scouts and cadets and that kind of thing, and how to keep ourselves hygienic in the woods or swamps or whatever, where you don't have access to soap and water. Well, we were smart because we used to save those old KFC alcohol white pads that you got in the little packages, um, and that we used to save those up and pack them before we went on our bush trainings. So we'd have them. We rely on those. We used to put those in our survival kits. We used to save up a lot of those. Um, Disney coming through. Um, and I'm surprised I got nobody. Comment board is open, guys, on my YouTube, but I'm surprising I don't have any followers on YouTube. Usually you could have like uh, uh, people. Oh, sorry, you don't want to put that. That is the wrong way to advertise my show. Uh, and Just so you guys know, there's no age limit usually for Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live, but usually when I did the haunted houses and like sometimes when I like to have like beer on the show, um, I don't like really like to be a bad example to kids, so I try to avoid not having kids follow the shows unless they're adult supervised. There's nothing bad about the shows. It's just if I'm on here, like let's say if there's times when I have alcohol on here, it's a 19 plus drink. It doesn't look good in front of little kids. That is the only thing. Um, it is kind of setting a bad example. Um, so that's why actually I did figure out how to actually set it uh, to the this one to an age restriction, because my night shows, guys, during the day it doesn't matter, like the watch or follow, that is fine. It's just during um, the night shows, in case like when I get some of the coffee club here again, a little bit of it, or if we start or starts friends start coming back around again, and I got like three or two people here having beer or whatever they're drinking or whatever, or they're yakking in the background. It happens to pick up foul language. Um, that is the only reason why it's good. That's why I set it um, to an age restriction, because of the language. Because we don't want little kids copying anything. You know what I mean at that. Like I know I've got a little niece. I think she's almost about 12. I think now, and she picks up on every little thing. Ah, I hate pop-ups. I can't get rid of them. They piss me off. Um, and this is a new computer too. I hate when it's a new computer like that. Um, all these ads are gonna pop up. They drive me nuts. Totally. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna put that there. So again, I in the margin, I put the title. It's got my name and it's got Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live, and it kind of stuff like that. Um, Now, sometimes, like I said, sometimes we like to do like I like to have like sometimes have comedy shows, and that kind of stuff like that. Comedy hour. So again, I take some of my old cadet stories, from when I was in cadets or whatever, growing up, and I can kind of put them now to bring those times back to life, but in more of a comedy, more of a comedian way. Um, Again, just getting the flashcards all set up for that. For some of the modern, everyday jokes you probably heard before that are funny. Again, no knock knock jokes. Like I said, I trust me, I am not going to do a single knock knock joke on here. Now there might be a non knock knock joke in there, from when I started Jokers on Duty back in 2010 New Year's Eve. Now, if I'm doing like if I'm just like, let's say if I'm DJing some music in the background, I can do it on YouTube Live, but I cannot on Facebook Live. It's totally different. Um, but again, I got to find a different way, because that's what would be nice. That would be nice, uh, if my wife decides she's going to get a new tablet, because hers gave up the ghost, like mine did. Um, so if she gets herself another tablet, she'll have that. She won't be tuned into her computer, and I can use that for for YouTube, uh, music, into things, um, or create or you know put a little bit of music into it, make up a creative music library, and that kind of stuff. So that is kind of awesome at that. So some of the ideas to kind of bring up these shows a bit. Um, but yeah, I will be scheduling. Just so if you guys didn't get a chance to know, see my TikTok helmet. I got again TikTok again. It is TikTok helmet to get ready. It's getting ready for Canada Day. I just got to find tape to cover over the stickers so I don't lose the stickers. Hopefully I don't. So that I gotta hurry up to find that tape. So again, guys, you can see that it says TikTok. Awesome. So you guys can see that I showed you in the part one. If you guys were following that. Um, so anyhow, that is how that cookie is crumbling. And I showed you my the corner store mask that I bought and how you can make your own. Now these rip and tear, which they will because you're cheap material. The bandanas that you buy at the dollar store, it's stronger material. They're easier to wash than the others. Because the other cheap cotton that you will try to wash it, it'll shrink and fall apart. The other regular bandana style silk won't. Um, uh, and that I'll be right back in a moment. I hope I don't lose anybody. If I do lose you, I will restart the live over again on the other computer. I hope I don't lose anybody. But I will be right back in a minute. Ah. Okay. Oh, good. I didn't lose anybody this time. I am back, and who am I following? Hey, sir, Tom. How you doing? Welcome on in. I hope this ain't too late for you. Um, oh, the hand decides it's going to freeze. There we go. Also, too, just like you guys know, I am also live on YouTube Live as well. Um, and again, sorry, I did lose a lot of people in part one. I started having a bit of a flash in and out. I lost people. Sometimes that if that does happen, I always have to reset my phone or whatever. Feel free to come back in. Sometimes it takes me a while to get back in, but that's okay. But eventually I do. I'm gonna put that over here for now because it is in the way. I'll have to just whiz again. If I drink any more of that cold coffee. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah, I get called that a lot, totally. Um, but that's okay. But um, so again, from part one, showing you how you can make your own homemade masks from the little bandanas that are better material that you can buy from any dollar store. And that um, flea markets. Um, and that mainly basically little flea markets, little corner, or what you call little dollar stores. They work just as good. You fold them in a triangle, roll them up halfway of a triangle, and then you can always tuck the bottom of the half the triangle in or sew it up underneath. Let's see. Oh, you think this? You think this late? I've been up later. Oh, okay. No, I just wasn't sure because there's some people that actually they're early bed birds. Uh, they're not night owls. Um, like me, like when I'm on Bigo Live, I'm just basically just taking right now. I'm just taking a break from Bigo, um, just to escape all the 60,000 followers I get on there. Totally, they get hectic, especially when you got the 12 window multi guest windows, and they compile at the same time, and they come through the line video at the same time. And they're talking to different, they're all from different parts of the world, and they're all talking different languages, and they don't even speak a word. Half the people don't even speak a word of English, um, and I'm not bilingual. Um, and at times there's times I do have to have a break, um, but at least they're content when I'm on Bigo, and like let's say if I'm DJing music on Bigo, they're content with the music. They love the music. They get kicked out of my music. Totally. But it's too bad because, like I said, Facebook doesn't allow music, but other platforms do. Uh, oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty good. Um, yeah, my stepsister's a nurse here, but or maybe she's an ambulance attendant. I don't know. Um, she's something in the medical profession today. Um, that's right. She did all her colleges and that kind of thing. But that. Um, but yeah. Um, but yeah, you don't want to say that to too many people. That is good. That your frontline paramedic, and that's hi. That was my YouTube.